Just getting everything set up. Give me 1 second. I'm going to find an automated way to properly send out the link to Discord and Twitter. Oh, that's crazy. Forgot what I was doing. Sorry. Okay. Normally I'm a little bit better about this. All right. So close that. Close that. All right, so let's put the chat so we can see it. And hello to those of you joining. We're going to do breaks in the order they're listed on the screen. Pack Wars, which is the football prestige 2018 Pack Wars. Goodwin Champions, 2017 High Tech. And I don't have anything listed on the site right now, so I'll work on that tonight. I just picked up some more stuff, and I have some stuff sitting here to do some breaks with, so we'll get that stuff listed tonight. Let's see. All right, you should be able to see chat and the spots list, which is not randomized yet. I'm going to try something new today. I'm going to try taking over chat to do the randomization. So we'll do that first here. Let's see if this works. Hopefully it doesn't look horrible. And you can see everything. So far it seems that way, so that's good. Hopefully it's not too small for you. In any case, I'll read off the code at the end. So let's grab our spots. And for anyone just joining, I can't see chat right now because I'm doing the random. But this is how I'm going to try and do it for now. It's a little better than trying to bounce back and forth between windows. So let's see here. If this doesn't work for everyone, let me know. If you don't like it, can't read it or whatever. And we'll change it, do something else. Let's see, can we make it a little bit bigger? Then it might be a little easier to read. Okay, so there's our spot list. We're gonna randomize that right now. This is 70. Yeah. And let's see how many times we random this. 6. Cool. I'm gonna try and be quick with these breaks. All right, here is our spot. Whoops. This is our pack spot order. And there's the code. We're going to see it at the bottom there. LPBTBR. LPBTBR. Okay. Make that normal size again. Hey, John. Yep, this is Pack Wars. We're going to get this started first. Hey, Mike. Okay, let's paste the spot list. There we go. Save it. Good. Okay. Alright, I'm going to move over here. I don't know if you guys can hear me very well when I'm over at my desk. I don't have... What I need to do is get a better setup where I have like a large monitor so I can view everything going on in the break. You know, see what you guys see. Hey, Crystal. And then have my normal monitor for all my activities I'm doing on screen. So this card that's in front of you here is for sale. That's why I put it up here. Rui Hachimura. Pulled by Midwest Box Breaks. Ben pulls fire like not every night because sometimes he's not ripping, but just about every night he's ripping. He's pulling some fire, and likewise with Rippin' Gypsy. Guys, I mean to put their logos up on the screen, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. So I've had a lot going on, trying to get some sorting done and other stuff. So I haven't gotten around to it. I'm sorry, but do check them out. They both have great rips. Great breaks. So if you weren't around for the last one, I set up this Pack Wars like the last one. Let's see if I can show you. Sorry, my office is a little bit of a mess. It's a little blurry, but essentially what I have is my sorting trays set up with numbered cards. Behind each pack is a numbered card. So as I open each pack, I'll put the cards back in that spot. So it'll be real clear, and I will have very little chance of getting that confused. Who had what cards came out of what pack. And then as we go, we'll see which one had which card or which spot had the better cards or had the best card based on the pack odds. The pack odds are I don't know if they're actually noted on here, but it may be very obvious as well. And I've numbered each pack too, just to make it real clear. So it may be real obvious as well what the odds are when we get there. So we'll see. If we get, like last time it was really obvious. We only pulled one autograph and it was numbered to 25. So super easy to tell. So without further ado, let's dive in. We have, and the order we're going to do things is what you see on the screen. I think I mentioned that already. Pack Wars. Then right after that, we'll dive into Goodwin Champions. And then 2017 High Tech. We have to random for all of those. And if I don't remember, someone remind me that JT wants the Parks, what's it called? Parks and Maps spot. And is willing to trade for that in Pack Wars if he's, or in Goodwin Champions if he's not around. So here we go. Pack 1. This is the pack for Dylan. Oh man, this is going to take a while if I have to get the blade out to start each pack. I opened some of these before, not from this purchase. All of these are from one purchase from Dave and Adams. They blow stuff out in bulk, so I thought I'd give them cheap. Oh, actually, I haven't opened these. I think I might be thinking of Score. Oh, and by the way, we do have a bunch of Score football, and I think actually what I'll set up next for Pack Wars, kind of fitting for today. So I'll set it up tonight. It's 2011 and 12. They're a little bit older, but NBA hoops. So I'll probably set that up next for Pack Wars. Another just fun cheap break. Okay, so, and JT, I have some extra maps too, so I might throw one in. So what I was saying is these all come from a bulk pack lot. David Adams does them pretty cheap, so whenever I see a deal like that, I try and pick it up so we can do something cheap. Anyway, these are all the base. I'm not going to really spend a lot of time on the base. If you win Pack Wars and you see something like maybe you want the Eli Manning sleeved in a penny sleeve or something like that, just let me know, and I'll go through and do those. I'll try and take good care of them either way. But anyway, so here's our first. That's going to be a base, it looks like. So here's going to be, yeah, they all look the same on the back. Here's going to be our first insert. So far, pack 1 would have been winning anyway, but the card to beat is Powerhouse Christian McCaffrey. And we'll be able to tell as we go through these, if we get a Powerhouse in every pack, I mean, it'll be kind of obvious. So there's pack 2. That first one was for Dylan. Pack 2 is for Chris. And it looks like I'm going to have to keep the blade out to start each pack. Some of the packs are just like that. I don't like opening them where you just kind of pull it away because it feels like it pulls at the corners, but I don't know. I see other people do that and my cards arrive just fine, so who knows. So, think about also, there's a nice Tom Brady parallel. And then behind is Troy Fumagalli. I may butcher some names because I don't collect football at all. But that Tom Brady is nice. I don't see any numbering on it, but it's like a foil. It's called Extra Points, too. You can see at the bottom, there's a, well, Extra Points. So I don't know which of those is a card to beat. We'll kind of figure that out as we go. We'll figure the pack odds as we go. And we can look them up, too, if there's a question. But what I was saying is, think about if there's other pack wars you want to do, if you want to try to do some more baseball. I actually have another one lined up, some older baseball, but it's actually a really good older set. So I bought a case of it, so we're going to do some fun stuff with that. I bought that today, so we'll set some of that up for maybe next week. We got another foil, so I think the Powerhouse might be more rare than the foil, but we'll see. Ryan Izzo. So our foil is Temerick Hemingway, and it's kind of a red foil on the name. Guess you can kind of tell in the video. Tom Brady is the same. So this is pack 3 for Mike. Pack 2 was Chris E. Sorry about that. And I will put penny sleeves on all foils and inserts, just like every other time I do a break. Any inserts or anything that's not exclusively a base card will always get, at the very least, penny sleeved. Alright, so we'll go a little faster through these. Here's another. It looks like the pattern's always going to be whatever you're looking at. There's a nice Baker Mayfield. We'll make sure and sleeve that too. The pattern is going to be the second to last card in every pack is going to be what we're looking for, it seems. I'll kind of skim through the rest anyway. So this is a Rising Stars Christian McCaffrey. And again, I don't know the pack odds yet on these, so normally it says them on the pack, but it doesn't here. So that was pack 4 for John S. Pack 5 is Scott K. Extra Points is higher, considered parallel of an insert. Okay. And it may be. It's just that we got 2 of them so far. So the way the Pack Wars works, the rules that I'm using anyway, is that we do it based on the pack odds. So I may have to look up the actual pack odds to just double check and confirm. So this is another Extra Points, Jared Goff. So it may be that those are considered higher, but we'll have to look it up. All right, so pack 6, I remembered to underline it, is back to John S. I gotta start using last initials when I'm saying people's names now. I don't know if anyone wants to look up the pack odds on these. But I always look that stuff up before I ship anyway, just to be 100,000%. But this is a Stars of the NFL, Aaron Rodgers. Is Aaron Rodgers rookie 2018? I don't remember. I know he's one of the hot ones to look for. I think it was. That was Pack 6, Stars of the NFL. Oh, JT, awesome. Thank you. I always feel weird about asking for that, but at the same time, it's like it would be a disservice to everyone if I stopped the video to try and look that stuff up myself. Also, let me know if there's if I'm holding it in a way that the glare prohibits you from seeing what the cards are. There's a lot of cool rookies. So this is a rookie extra points. Kurt Benkert. Don't know that name. For the Falcons. I believe that's what that logo is. That was 7. 7 was for Smash. So this one's Pack 8 for Connie. Chat's kind of quiet. What are you guys doing? Just lots of lurking? Nothing interesting to say? What do you guys think of the news that happened today? That was just crazy. I couldn't believe that. And unfortunately, I tweeted about this already. There are people trying to sell their Kobe cards and make some money off of it. This is a Vita Via extra points. That was for Pack 8 for Connie. Then we're moving on to Pack 9 for Chris E. I didn't underline this one, but I underlined the 6, so good enough. I gotta do a little bit of cleanup around my house. I didn't pitch in a whole lot today. I did fix the garage door, so I did something today. Reading a little fine print on that card. So extra points, Levante David. I'm starting to question if extra points are a higher hit, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 9 packs. This is Pack 10 for Brian W. You have to give these a little gentle blade massage to get them started. A Kobe relic card for... Yeah, that's not surprising, Mike, that... someone's purchasing that because they want to flip it immediately, and they're like, oh, I'm going to buy it from this guy before he realizes and raises the price. But, it's kind of shameful that people are doing that. Well, there's a name I want to try. I'm going to give this one a shot. Agbonia Okoronkwo. I think I did all right on that. Anyway, extra points to Tahir Whitehead. And that is... And I need to double check on all these. Make sure there's not like a extra points blue or something with a numbering on the back. By the time we get to the end, I'm sure we'll know if that's the case. Anyway, that was Pack 10 for Brian. Moving on to Tom with Pack 11. Yeah, I saw the same thing with Tyler Skaggs. Once his death was announced, you see his autographs popping up all over the place, and it was kind of different because generally people weren't really buying Tyler Skaggs. Look, they want to make sure I didn't steal it. Generally, people weren't buying a ton of Tyler Skaggs autographs, and then when he died, that was just really obvious that people were just trying to make money off that one, because suddenly Tyler Skaggs autographs being bought and sold everywhere. This one's different. So this is a Cortland Sutton NFL Passport 2008. This is Pack 11 for Tom G again. These are 2018, yeah. Yeah, Crystal. These are 2018 Prestige, and they're retail, which is probably maybe why we're not seeing the pack odds on them. NFL Passport. So that was pack 11. Pack 12 is back to John S. I do have the stuff coming next week. Oh, that corner's bent. Hopefully that's not Josh Adams. Hopefully that's not a really good card or anything. The stuff coming next week is Hobby. It's older Hobby, but it's really good older Hobby. So it still costs quite a bit for a case of it. But I think it'll be worth it. The cards sell well. I'll tell you what I bought. 2000 what is it? Oh, I need to double check. I need to double check what it is that I picked up. I think it's 90. I have to look. I have to look at what it is. But what I do know is the base cards in it, some of them sell for $100 and $200. So hopefully we'll hit one of those. Anyway, there's another Rising Stars, Deshaun Watson. That was for pack 12, which was John S. Now we're going back to Smash again for pack 13. Pack 13 feels a little thicker. I honestly don't know 100% what's in these. I had bought these before someone actually requested that we get something with more serial numbers and that kind of thing. And I picked up all these packs before that request, but we'll look for more stuff like that. And this one is an extra points Ryan Shazier. That's pack 13 for Smash. Pack 14. What I'll do, I don't want to slow down the whole break, is after we're done breaking everything, I'll double check the pack odds. We'll make kind of an assumption while we're still live, and then I'll double check all the pack odds, whatever I can find online for it anyway, and just make it official. I'll let people know. I don't think there's anyone not on Discord in this break at all. Another extra points rookie, Hayden Hurst. Yeah, I'll take a look after, John. That was for pack 14, which was Scott K. Pack 15, Chris E. I would like to see something better than the inserts that we've seen so far. And I'm hoping we get something nice, but you never know with this stuff. They're all upside down except for the last one, Ben Kurt. So here, I'll go through them real quick. Oops, one more. Christian McCaffrey, whose name is so long, it sits on top of the S in extra points. So that's another extra points. That's pack 15 for Chris E. Crystal's pack is coming up, pack 16. Thanks for looking though, John. It'd be nice, maybe we'll hit like an autograph or something really obvious, and then they'll just solve the problem for us of the pack odds question. Is Aaron Rodgers, is his rookie? I don't collect football or really follow much. Is his rookie in 2018? Is that his rookie card that we pulled? TJ Watt, Rising Stars. I kind of like sometimes when the design integrates the color of their like uniform or team color, but it also makes it harder to determine if there's like a parallel or something like that. Anyway, that was pack 16 for Crystal, and then JT, this is your pack in 17. 2005 is his rookie year. Where did I get... Okay. Can you guys tell that I don't know what I'm talking about with football? Tom Brady, I know who that is. Actually, I recognize a lot of these names. Roethlisberger. And Kareem Hunt. There's another name I recognize from the Chiefs. Extra points, Kareem Hunt for pack 17. Going to pack 18. The last couple of pack wars we had kind of actually the last one we had the bigger hit early on, I think. What are we on? 18? 18 is John S. I guess I didn't notice it. I thought all the prestige at the top was all like black in all of them, but they're actually a little bit differently colored on each card. They're just all fairly dark. And there's another passport. And that one is John Kelly, 2018 NFL passport. So we have two passports. That was pack 18 for John S. Pack 19 back to Chris E. The Goodwin's champions will be a little bit more interesting than these. I've been doing a lot of sorting. There's Joey Bosa. I've been doing a lot of sorting of the cards that I'm keeping. So this one's probably going to be our... Oh, there's Lamar Jackson. This one's probably going to be our bigger one so far. It's like a blue parallel highlight reel. I'm guessing that one's God, that's pretty. I'm guessing that's bigger than all the other inserts so far. So this is pack 19 for Chris E. That's pretty cool. It's a highlight reel Tyreek Hill for the Chiefs. And it's not numbered on the back, but it was flipped over when I got to it, which I was thinking maybe it's an autograph or something like that. But alright, so Tyreek Hill in pack 19. Then pack 20 is Kristen. There's actually a few places that I look online for checklists, so I'll try to reference those places and see if there's any information about the pack odds as well. J.J. Watt. It's Trey Marshall. Extra points rookie card. That's pack 20 for Crystal. Pack 21, only a few left here. Pack 21 back to Chris E. I thought that said Stanley. I was going to say, that guy's everywhere. Not like he would be playing football. Stars of the NFL, Joey Bosa. Those are cool looking cards. I like that insert. That was pack 21, which was Chrissy. Pack 22 to Tom G. This would be a little bit more fun if we had stuff with serial numbers and stuff too. So I'm definitely going to be shopping for something a little bit better to do some pack wars with. I want to keep the price low, but at the same time, I want to make it fun and worthwhile too. There's an Aaron Rodgers extra points. I always love the rainbow foil. They're not very expensive too, because they're all over the place. Like these extra points, there's one of those in almost every pack. But they're just fun to look at. That was 22 for Tom G. This is pack 23 for Chris E again. outside of the pack was munged a little bit, but the inside looks all right. McCaffrey. And this one has, there is one card. The corner's a little bent up. Travis Kelce, extra points. So another extra points. And on a pack 24, the last pack for Brian W. Hopefully there's some magic in this pack. If not, that I'll have to look at what card it is. I think is Andrew Luck that I thought was the bigger hit out of this, or the bigger probably the rarer card to pull. Stars of the NFL, Stephon Diggs for pack 24. So I think we have 2 passports. Where was the other one that I was just looking at? There we go. This is the only one. This and Powerhouse are the only 2 that we only had one of. And I'm guessing this one was, this highlight reel was flipped over and looks like it's supposed to be a blue foil parallel. So I'm guessing this is going to be the winner. I will double check that to be 100%, guys, because I want to make sure. Powerhouse was the first one. That one came from there. Okay. I'll double check that, and we'll see what the verdict is on that. But that was pack 19 is the one that I think is going to be the winner for Chris E. So I need to double check to be 100%, and I will announce that. I'll put it in Discord because I don't think anyone in the break is not in Discord. So I'll put it in Discord to make sure we're 100% on that. So that's that for those pack wars. Next we'll dive into Goodwin Champions. So I will start with the random. Sorry I didn't have the pack odds on that. I wish I had the pack odds ahead of time on that one. And that's going to be a lesson learned for me. I kind of assumed it was going to be on the back of the pack. But, and the print is such fine print that it's really impossible to see. What it says is also look for randomly inserted cards, base extra points red, rookies extra points red, SP rookies, NFL passport memorabilia, passport/memorabilia, highlight reel / extra points red, blue highlight reel. Yeah, so I think the blue highlight reel is going to be the rarest one out of what we pulled, probably. Platinum, bronze, black numbered from 25 down to 1. Highlight reel memorabilia, jersey, etc. Okay. Yeah, so out of what we pulled, I think it's going to be that highlight reels card for Chrissy. Okay, so let's get moving on to Goodwin Champions then. Where are you at, Goodwin? All right, here's our Goodwin Champions random. Move this over so you can see. And let's do a random of these spots. As always, and I say always, recently anyway, we're just randomizing the spot names, not the spot holder names, not the actual spots. Here's what I'm going to do, new giveaway. So, so in CW 68. Who's messaging me? Oh, just a Twitter follower. We'll roll the dice to see how many times we're going to random. Looks like 8. All right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. All right, Aaron F with the bookends. And our code is... That's even hard for me to read. I'll zoom this in a little. Code is YLILQF. YLILQF. Y. Except there's no Y at the end. Okay, so let's grab these guys. I don't remember if I hit copy. Send it back over to chat. Rookie short prints that could be in there. Yeah, I'll have to. That's a good point, Crystal. When I read that on the back, I thought, dang, I'm gonna have to go through the checklist and look for any of the short prints and see if a short print is better than an insert. So I'll double check through everything and see who the winner is. It may be Chris E. That's what I'm going with for now, but it could possibly change after I double check for any short prints, and then I have to find out if those are rarer than the other one. I may need a contingency plan for the next Pack Wars. Anyway, so here's what our spots look like, and right off the top, I'm going to say Sean's not here. I don't know if he's in Discord, if anyone wants to tag him and see if he is up for trading. He has the Parks Maps Other, and JT wants Parks Maps Other. So if Sean's up for trading the spot, I don't know if he's in Discord, if he can jump in chat. Otherwise, I will leave a trade window open for a few minutes. We'll maybe do a 1-minute warning if I see no activity. In the meantime, I'll read off what our spot list looks like right now. So, baseball and hockey, which is mostly just going to be hockey, unless we get a big baseball hit. The only baseball stuff is big hits in this. Is Aaron F. Sean P is going to be Sean Pags, I believe, in Discord. Let's see, and then there's basketball to Dylan F, golf to Scott K, Aaron again with the boxing and MMA spot. That did fairly well in the last one. Auto racing with Mike Y. We pulled a 1 of 1. I think it was auto racing printing plate out of one of these breaks too. Other sports, which means like all the surfing, tennis, ice skating, speed skating, etc. All of those things go to Gypsy. Gypsy again with space, heroes, aviation, and politics. Politics is another one where it's going to be like there's a lot of big hits, but they're pretty rare to see. And then, of course, Sean P. with Parks Maps Other History. Music and celebrity going to Connie. Art, sketch, Jungle Book cards all go to JT, unless we get a trade worked. And Canine Companions to Sean P. 3D lenticulars. And to be clear, because I didn't clear this up before the last break, it was in the break description on the website, but I'll just mention it here before we open anything. 3D lenticulars do include the Splash of Color 3D lenticulars. So if we do get one of those again, that does belong to the 3D lenticular spot. And then everything else, that includes all the stuff not listed above. And that's for Aaron F. And the 3D lenticulars is Scott K. So I don't know if... Let me see if I can look on Discord and see if Sean's online. I'll look on my phone so I'm not disrupting our chat or anything here. We'll give it a few minutes for any trades. And if we don't have anything rolling, then we'll move on. Sean C. says he'll auto trade in tech for the Yankees.
So if anyone wants to trade for the Yankees, it's automatically approved. I'm just gonna let him know. Hey everyone. Oh, there's Sean. Yeah, I was just responding to you, Sean. Hey, Pags. Are you willing to do a trade with Thorn? Sean, hey everyone at work. Probably not going to catch Tech Break Live. Yep. So I was just responding to you, Sean. You've said it in 2 places, so if you're cool with it, then we'll go with that. Whoever wants to trade for the Yankees, it is allowed. But we're going to assume it's one team for one team, okay? I don't want to try and make an audible call on, if you have 2 teams for one of someone else's team. But yeah, if someone has the Yankees and they want to trade for whatever team you have, then I will absolutely do that for you. Any Goodwin trades happening? Sean and John Thorne, do you have anything going? Do you want to trade? Looks like Art Sketch Jungle Book trade for Parks Maps Other History is the proposal. Okay. And I believe you're confirming that, JT. So let me switch those spots since you've said it a couple times. I think that's a safe assumption. All right. We got them switched. If we don't have any other trades brewing, and it looks like we don't, I haven't seen anything suggested, I'm going to go ahead and start ripping. Let me save. Okay. All right, good. Double check you guys can see everything properly. Cool. All right, let's go. We'll do them 1 box at a time here. We got this stack. This is just this week. These are all the top loaders and stuff that cards come into me from eBay sales or whatever, and then they've got Scotch tape on them, and it just gives me nightmares at night. Scotch tape. Someone actually, I recycle them. That's why I have a stack here. So you might get a card with one of those in it with the Scotch tape on it because I like to recycle them. But for my personal collection, I can't stand looking at the Scotch tape. So when you get your cards, feel free to swap them out. Please don't feel insulted if there's Scotch tape on it. It's not something I put on there. Drives me nuts. Anyway. Okay, cool. Let's dive in. So, John, we got the trade taken care of. It's documented, saved. We're looking for 3 hits out of every box. There are 2 boxes, so we're looking for 6 hits total. I'm not going to announce every card. Oh, yeah, I forgot. 2 of the hits will probably come out right away. McKellar Mayer. So we pulled 2 hits for her last break. They both went to Mark D. That goes to MMA Boxing. McKellar Mayer. And then, I've said before too, anyone that seems like a kind of bigger person, I don't know, like Michael Jordan and LeBron, those type of things, we'll definitely make sure and sleeve those up. I do try and save time. I don't sleeve a lot of stuff until the very end, until after the video goes dark. And then that's the very next thing I do is I put everything in sleeves, kind of get it out of the way, just because I don't want to touch them anymore without them being sleeved. I'll put that up there for now. Okay. So that first hit is MMA boxing for Aaron. So congrats, Aaron. You got your trade worked out in time, because this feels like it's either a dog or a map. I don't know. I could be wrong. So a lot of times there's one card and then a thick card. Oh, it's a dog. I was wrong. This is a blue Gascony Basset. The higher numbers, I think, on the dogs are going to be a little bit more rare and worth more money. This one's Canine Companions 146. Anyway, the money part isn't a big deal to a lot of people, but if you don't collect these specifically, I have a few of them. If you don't collect them specifically, then you're probably going to be looking to sell it, and the higher number makes it better to sell. Wow, they sent you a Gretzky auto? It's a nice replacement. That's pretty cool, Mike. Anyway, this one's going to Sean. So I think if you look at the checklist that Beckett has for this stuff, they actually identify the pack odds, because some of these, the higher numbers are going to be harder pack odds, and so they're rarer, and so I've seen them on eBay for more money. So anyway, congrats, Sean. I think that's 146. Yeah, Canine Companions 146. So I think that's a harder hit there. Sean, I think you might be. We can take a peek. It won't take that long to go get a quick little peek. Yeah, you're in there. You got the first two spots, actually. You bought the first two. That's not randomed yet. So yeah, you're in that break. Yeah, I do like the Canine Companion cards. They're pretty cool. Some of them are kind of worthless in terms of resale on eBay, like secondary market value, but this one probably has a higher... I think some of the higher numbers are also the kind of froofy sounding, like, not froofy, but, you know what I mean, kind of rich sounding. Blue Gascony Basset. The name of a dog that you might have in a mansion. McKellar, Goudy. I always set the inserts aside so I can sleeve them easily enough. But yeah, Sean, you're in the high-tech break next. So we'll get through these two boxes, and then the high-tech won't take very long. Although it is Topps high-tech, and there's a bunch more cards in it than the other high-tech. 2017 Topps high-tech has a lot more in it than the Bowman or 2019 Topps High Tech. There's a Shalina Zadorsky soccer that's going to other sports. Just keep the minis separate too. Anyone want to take a guess at a hit? And if you're right, you'll win one of my hits. There's a nice Michael Jordan splash of color. If you're the first person to guess what one of the hits is, it could be an autograph. You can take a peek at the checklist and cheat. It's not really cheating, just knowing what's in here. You can feel when there's a mini in here. So we'll jump right to that. So the mini is Matthias Dendois, BMX, that goes for other sport. And then there's also a Serena Williams in there too, which I'll set aside to sleeve up. I think the book price for things like the Serena Williams are like $3 to $5 for Serena Williams, LeBron, Jordan, Gretzky. So I always sleeve those up. Tiger Woods. Mommy Biney. I opened some of this again myself. Every time I get a case, I open a box or two for myself. And I got a Mommy Biney Splash of Color autograph. It looks awesome. It's worth like 14 cents or something. I don't know. It's probably not worth a lot. But it looks incredible, so I don't really care. I don't remember if they had Civil War relics. There's a Gretzky on the back here. I don't know if they had Civil War relics, but they had the checklist from this one has like there's a box one of the presidents received that's like they cut up pieces of this box and that's the relic that you get. It's like there's some incredible stuff. Nick got I'm trying to work out a trade with him right now, but I got to find $150 to $200 in value to trade him for the card I pulled for him, which is a space shuttle orbiter. I think it's the orbiter housing. Anyway, there's a Shen Shen Feng for golf. Scott K has the golf spot. We're looking for. I don't know if they. I think the canine companions they consider a hit. Let's see, autographs, relics, manufactured patches, or renticulars. Yeah, I think those are all the hits. So I think we're looking for one more hit out of this. But yeah, some of the space shuttle pieces out of this are crazy. Crazy pieces. So there's a Gowdy Wesley Bryan for golf. And then a filler card. We'll just set aside. Yeah, I would love some of like space and astronaut. If ever I pull a space or astronaut one, I'm trying to trade it out of the person's hands unless they really, really want it because I want it. Lindsay Weaver, golf, splash of color. Michael Jordan for the basketball. No guesses on the hits? We got a bunch of people in chat. Or at least watching. There's been several breaks in the past where I've given away, you don't have to even be part of the break, where I've given away lots of free packs and stuff, just from guesses. Nico Landros, hockey. I always say I'll go through these a little faster, but I always pause on the inserts and stuff. Just because there's not a ton of hits in here, but anyway. There's a Lumberjacks. I failed to identify this card as Lumberjacks last time. I didn't try real hard, but anyway, there's a Serena Williams Lumberjacks. That's pretty cool. That one, that'll go in a top loader too. Really cool map. Guess the country or we got a politics card or a heroes, I think. These are kind of rare. I've only seen a couple of these out of several cases. Maggie McDonald, teacher. I love when they do that, when they have like a heroes card of a teacher or someone like that. Upper Deck's pretty cool about stuff like that. I'm going to read her card real quick. Maggie McDonald works as a teacher in the remote village of Salut, Quebec, where teacher turnover is high and resources are limited. Since arriving in Salut, McDonald has been instrumental in developing numerous programs geared toward living a healthy lifestyle. The town's fitness center and community kitchen are just two of the numerous contributions that McDonald has made. In 2017, she won the Global Teacher Prize as the world's best teacher. Beautiful blue ink on that auto, too. So that goes to, this is a Genuine Heroes, which goes to the Space Heroes Aviation Politics spot for Gypsy. I don't know if Gypsy and Smash are watching. The Air Force Museum, Dayton, Ohio. That's not that far. I might have to drive down from Detroit and check it out. I went to NASA's Space Center in Houston twice in the last few years, and I did the VIP tour where they let you in some of the trainers and stuff. It was really cool. Anyway, that's a pretty cool hit. I really like that. That might be the hit of the. That could be the hit of the case. I don't know. Hopefully, we'll get something better than that too, but it's still pretty cool. What's unfortunate is that could be the case hit, and in terms of like, if that's not a card you want to keep, it might not sell for very well. Makukai Rothman, Surfing. Gaudy Mini. It's free to go in? I'll have to check that out for sure then. I think I paid $100 for the VIP tour at NASA. Worth every penny. English Gardener, track and field. Some of the some of your relics and autographs out of this can be numbered, and then some of the maps are numbered, especially the vintage ones. So those are always kind of cool to hit too. There's a Jalen Kauf skiing. There's a lot that goes out to other sports. There's a filler. Michael Jordan and Wayne Gretzky base cards. It's funny, I'll be shipping out people's cards, and then whoever has the other sports spot usually ends up with a much thicker stack of cards. There's a, for soccer, Andre Silva. I actually have a short print of his from one of the soccer sets I pulled from. I started buying some soccer cards. I think they're going to take off a little bit. And I have a feeling some of the older, like, finest soccer might actually be worth something quite a bit later. So I bought some packs, and I've just held on to some of the stuff. LeBron James Goody Mini. Goody Goody. I'm just going to say it both ways every time. 2 packs left in this box, and we have another box after this one. Phil Pritchard, we pulled his auto a couple breaks ago. Makukai Rothman surfing splash of color. What an incredible photo. I want someone to just take a really good photo of me and put it on a splash of color background like that. That would be awesome. Tiger Woods base. I mean, you have to be a little bit photogenic, but a lot of that's also Photoshop. The Parks and Maps are all hits in this. So last time we pulled a Parks and Maps, we pulled a map and it was not. Yeah, we were pulled our 3. It didn't seem like we thought we had 3 hits, and then we pulled another hit. So it seems like maybe they weren't considering Parks and Maps as a hit. Here's a filler, and then we've got Andre Silva for soccer, splash of color. So I don't know if they're considering it a hit. I think they just consider it an insert, a thick, cool insert. But I don't know. We'll see. If we hit one in here and then we have 3 other hits, then they'll maybe answer that question. Or maybe that was just a hot box last break. I think it was last break that happened in. I've cracked open a few cases of this stuff. I really like this product, and it can be a little bit slow to sell all the spots, if I'm being honest. Why's my mouse way over here? But it's really fun to open, and sometimes you hit some really cool cards, and there's always a chance that you get that like Shohei Ohtani autograph or whatever, so you never know. This one's gonna be a map or a dog. So here's our base cards. And then it's another dog. It's a toy fox terrier. Another canine companions. Canine companions spot has 2 hits already. This one's 137 on the back. So another needs a thick sleeve. It's another high number. I'll have to look at the checklist and see. John, I have a bunch of, maybe not a bunch. I have at least 2 or 3 maps that I've been sitting on because I haven't bothered to try and figure out if I want to sell them or... I mean, I don't really want them. So we'll figure something out. I'll throw one in. If you don't hit anything, I'll throw something in for you. Fox Terrier, that's for Sean. Canine Companions. That's cool. So that's our first hit. Second one should be coming up before we get too deep in. There's a Tiger Woods mini. One day we're going to pull a J Apt Auto, and I'm going to ask someone if they want me to trade something else in there for them. Jordan base. Yeah, he did. I think he grabbed them last time, maybe. Oh, I was thinking of Nick O. I think it's Nick O who has the space shuttle piece that I want. All I know is I got to find $150 to $200 worth of cards to trade him for it. Luisa Chirico tennis splash of color. Tiger Woods on the back, base card. Lindsay Weaver, Jessie Graff. She's got some cool photos in here. That one's kind of goofy, to be honest. Lindsay Weaver for golf. Got a mini. And there's another Gretzky base. So if nothing else, I think I think some of these base cards, if you have a golf spot or a basketball spot, you get 3 or 4 Gretzky base. I'm pretty sure you can pay for your spot. So looks like we're going to have a jersey of some kind. We had a lot of Kyle Troop in these cases. Tiger Woods base. There's a Ashley Wagner. Figure skating, going to other sports. So Gypsy's getting that one also. I know a lot of you have seen that what I'm doing here. I've showed this before. Just put a little slit in it, and then when you put the card in, it doesn't catch that corner. Depending, which side you do, it depends on if you're right-handed or left-handed, the way you put the card in. Anyway, there's a figure skating, Ashley Wagner. Congrats, Gypsy, on that. If someone just said Ashley Wagner relic, then they would have won something from me. Oh, by the way, the Beckett checklist actually says specifically what this piece of material comes from. So if it's like a shirt or a jacket or pants or whatever. I think we got Tiger Woods, and it had a pants piece from Tiger Woods. It's kind of weird. Harris English for golf. Splash of color. You can almost tell when there's going to be a mini card in here because it's lighter. Jose Santos, jockey. That's for other sports. Is that Pritchard? Yeah. So we're close to halfway through. Kazana Musa, we pulled a jersey or dual jersey from him, the last one. Shalina Zadorsky, soccer. And then some thick cardboard. How's everyone's weekend? Everyone have a good weekend? Hopefully it was decent. I believe it's not Saturday night. There's Jay Apt checking out the stars. Astronaut. That goes in the space category. I believe Gypsy is on tonight, actually, in 1 hour from now. So we'll finish up just a little bit before they go on. And I think they have a couple breaks still filling. They have some personal box spots, too, to sell. There's a LeBron base. I can feel a lumberjack. It's Ben Simmons for the basketball spot, Lumberjacks. LeBron base. I would do, I've done it in the past, and I would do it again if people would buy the spots, but the price point's too high for a lot of people to do a whole case of this. Serena Williams, base. Max Weinberg. We have Phil Pritchard, mini. But I love Goodwin Champions. I love to open these cards. They're really good design. I love the design of them. There's just a variety of people and topics in it. So there's something for everyone. George Bryan IV for golf. Just all around a really good product to open. I don't know if it's the greatest product to break because it's kind of hard to sell, but there's a Serena Williams for tennis base. Graham Rahal, auto racing. Gowdy. Filler card. And how are we on hits here? We have 2. So we have one more hit coming up here. Could it be a map? Could it be? Anything's possible. Okay, so we have Ashley Wagner, figure skating. I always see this card and think, they took that picture when she was out at a fancy dinner. And I realized, nope, that's probably her figure skating outfit. There's Gretzky base. Oops, I'll put that in that pile. Just leave it up. Oh, should your hopes be up? I'm going to say I wouldn't get too hopeful. You haven't seen this, Jen? They have the 2019 product is out. I haven't looked at the checklist yet, but I will probably try and squeeze some money out of my budget to see if I can pick up a box and see if it's worth, maybe we can do a break. It, unfortunately, because it's this year's that is just coming out, it costs twice as much per box. One of the reasons I've been breaking this stuff this year is they have it on sale. Auto Racing, Ryan Blaney. Whenever I can find boxes cheaper so I can do the breaks a little cheaper for you guys, I always look for those deals. And sometimes I see deals, there's Serena Williams base, and I'm like, nah, nobody wants that. I'm not going to break that. Wayne Gretzky for golf. I'm sure some of you caught that. That's a cool card, too. I really like that card. Jay Apt doing a spacewalk. It's just incredible those guys get out there. Still looking for one hit. I'm thinking an auto, maybe a jersey. Lin ZU for golf, splash of color. It could also be a renticular. We haven't seen one yet out of these two boxes. The renticulars are pretty cool too, especially the splash of color renticulars. Those are awesome. There's Aaron Pico. Richie Ramone. I don't know anything about Aaron Pico, but I gather he's kind of a big deal. This is also a hard product to sell pick your spot in because, you know, a lot of people just don't want to try for the art spot, although there are some really cool possible hits out of that. Patrick Roy. There's a Lindsay Yu. Golf. Mini Goody. All right, last pack. This has got to have a hit in it. This has to be an autograph. All right, let's see the base first. It's definitely a splash of color, unless I miscounted the hits. Ben Simmons, Wang Wing Chong. It is not an autograph. It's a Kai Green. So, did I miss something? Maybe I missed something here. Let's double check. We had, yeah, I definitely am expecting another hit out of this. So it's entirely possible that I missed it. It's also entirely possible that it's a splash of color auto because the autos are on a blue ink that kind of blends in sometimes. Let's double check. And I'm sure, you know, these cards were off screen, but once we find it, we can, it wouldn't be too hard to go back through the video and actually see where it was pulled. Unless we didn't get one. In which case, I'll write Upper Deck and ask them about it because there's supposed to be another hit. So we're halfway through the stack, which means we're almost back to the first box. This stack is both boxes. I'm going to say it's not in here. I'm going to check the minis. I don't know if any of the autographs are minis, but we'll take a look. Just in case. I don't see it. I'm thinking that Upper Deck owes us a hit. So I'm going to go about half the stack of the base. I doubt it would have ended up in our base stack, but we're going to double check anyway. Well, that's unfortunate, but maybe Upper Deck will send something nice. And then I'll just have to keep track of who it would go to. I hate that because then it could be weeks before we get a hit. It looks lanky. But I'll, you know, we'll double check while we're live for a second. I'm pretty certain though that I'm going to have to email them. So this was, I think, the first pack that we opened. And then these cards, these last few cards here would have been from the first box, if I'm not mistaken. So, yep. No hit. We're missing a hit. So, let me put a little X on this so I know which box it came from. A lot of times there will be a code on the box on the inside identifying, and there's probably one somewhere, identifying like the lot it came out of. You know what I mean? From the factory, so that they can kind of do some quality control. But we will ask Upper Deck about that. I'm sure they're going to want to know what box it came from. Upper Deck's pretty good, so let's recap the hits. I'm not going to go through all the inserts and everything. We just kind of went through them again. I will look at pull these out real quick. So we got two pretty good Lumberjacks. Ben Simmons for basketball and Serena Williams for tennis, which will go to other sports. This is what the back looks like. And one of those is a Gowdy Lumberjack parallel. So those are pretty cool. I'll get those in sleeves right after our breaks. Here's our hits. We have Ashley Wagner, figure skating for the other sports category. Toy Fox Terrier, adorable. It looks a lot like my rat terrier. I have a rat terrier Chihuahua mix. He's named Jax, and he's adorable. Anyway, that's going to Canine Companions for Sean. Sean, right? Yeah. Maggie McDonald going to the Heroes spot, picked up by Gypsy. Another Canine Companions. These are both high number Canine Companions too. Blue Gascony Basset. And they have so they have some information about what they are. It's kind of cool. It tells you about the dog, and they're just neat. Out of all the manufactured patches, those are ones that I actually don't mind so much. And then Michaela Mayer. Oh, and actually, nope. I want to keep these in order. Hold on. I'm going to keep these in order so that I have, so I can tell Upper Deck what we got. So this was box 1 and this was box 2. All right. We'll set these aside over, we'll just set them right there for now. And we'll move into high tech. High tech, we have another auto trade request from, what was that? Sean, right? I think Sean had said, Sean C. had requested the Yankees if anyone gets the Yankees, he'll trade whatever team he has for the Yankees. These, as I mentioned in the last break, these are much heavier than any of the other high-tech boxes because they have a lot more cards. There's 40 cards per box in these. Unfortunately, it means there's not a whole lot of autographs, but there's a ton of parallels, and believe me, as a Nolan Ryan Rainbow Chaser. Hey, Sean. Oh, we better random before I start opening stuff, huh? As a Nolan Ryan Rainbow Chaser, I can tell you right now, the some of those parallels are just crazy priced if you get the right one. Okay, so let's pull up, first of all, the correct list, and then we'll randomize it, and then we'll open cards and see some fire, hopefully. All right, so here's our list. 2017 Topps High Tech, 2 boxes, 72. I'm going to make chat go invisible to the video for a second while I run the giveaway. So let's start a new one. Yes, please. Oh, I probably need my keyboard. CW72. Did I actually copy that? My memory is so bad. Okay, CW72 spots, random. Let's paste these guys in first. It's the right list with all the Seans at the top. Let's roll the dice. 7. And I will zoom this in So you can see all the names if you look really closely. I'll zoom it in when we're done so you can see the code as well. All right, so we're going 7 times. 6 left, 5 left, 4 left, 3 left, 2 left, 1 left. Connie L is in the top. Here, I'll go a little slower so you guys can read them. Feel free to pause and audit me at any time. Let's copy these real quick. Whoops. Got a little more than I wanted. Okay, and our code is ARUNCJ. ARUNCJ, which looks like that. ARUNCJ. That's your verification code, if you ever want to double check. So let's put the chat back up. We'll put our spots in place. All right, so first things first. Tom G, are you here, Tom? Tom has the Yankees. Sean wants the Yankees. So that's the other part of it, is Tom has to be here for that trade to happen. But that's where it stands so far. I will save the list and minimize it so it's out of my way. And trade window is open. So Connie has the Angels, Astros to Mike Y, Athletics to Sean C, Blue Jays. Let me make that so it's not highlighted right now. Maybe a little bit easier to read. Okay. Sorry, Blue Jays to Jeff H, Braves to Aaron F, Tom G has the Brewers, Sean C has Cardinals, Cubs for Dylan F, Diamondbacks Chris M, Dodgers Sean C, Giants Jen M. Let's see, Tom G with the Indians, JT with Mariners, Mike O with Marlins, Jen M with the Mets, Chris M with Nationals, Dan K with the Orioles, JT with the Padres, Phillies to Chris M, Connor D with the Pirates, Rangers to Sean P, Rays Chris M, Red Sox to Scott K, Reds to Chris M, Rockies Jeff H, Royals to Sean P, Jen M with Tigers, Twins to Chris M, and White Sox to Jen M. Mariners and Padres are available, so says John Thorne. And while we're working trades, I'm going to throw a ping in Discord real quick for who has the Yankees? For Tom. What is open for trade? So we're looking for Sean C's Cardinals, Athletics. I don't remember how many spots you have. Dodgers. Oh, you're going to make it hard on me. A's, Cards, Dodgers. Is that it? I think that's it. I'm going to ping him right now. Ooh, I can't type. I'm really horrible at this typing on my phone thing. Who knew? I'm in technology too. This is crazy. A's, Cardinals, or Dodgers, right? Oh, my dog wants to play. I can hear him out there. He gets all sassy. Whoops. Hold on. I gotta edit my stupid message. I hit enter too soon. We'll trade A's and Cards for Yankees. Doyers. Cubs for Braves. Hey, Tom's here. All right. Sorry, Tom, I just pinged you. So, Tom, the offer currently on the table is A's and Cardinals for the Yankees. A's and Cardinals. You landed Yankees. Sean wants Yankees. Sean C, that is. There's 2 different Seans in this break, by the way. So we'll give a second for that. I'm going to start pulling these out just to save us a little bit of time. I don't think we're going to run into 9 o'clock here. I would like to eat dinner at some point too. But I will get the plastic off these and pull them out, pull the packs out. I don't think I've opened 2017. I think I had the year off from spending money on cards. Look how thick that is. There's a lot of cards in that, guys. A lot. So there's box 1. Alright, I need to do these in order in case there's any issue with a missing hit or anything like that, so I can identify which box was which. There's 2. While we're working trades, I'll just write that on there. Okay, so sounds like yes, Braves for Cubs. Okay, so we've got Braves for Cubs. Is that the trade alert you telling me? Dylan and Aaron. So let's see. Aaron has Braves, and she's about to have the Cubs instead. Got it. I don't think Scott is here, but I don't know. There's a lot of people lurking. I see a lot of people here and only a few chatting, so it's entirely possible. I can't see who's here specifically. But let's finalize that one. So first we've got... I clicked on the wrong window. I clicked on my video preview thinking I'm going to edit the thing that way. It's not how any of this works. Alright, so Dylan is going to get the Braves. And the Cubbies are going to go to Aaron. Hope I got that right. Anything else? Chris Meyer, what are you saying about those teams? They're available? Or for something specific that you're looking for? I'll just be over here checking my Twitter real quick. Ooh, someone liked my stuff. I'm popular. Anything brewing? I haven't seen Dan chime in. My dogs are nuts. You always think someone's breaking in if you trust my dogs. Someone's breaking in trying to murder us. In reality, what's probably happening is someone's walking by with their dog. Okay, so what's going on here with Padres? I must have missed something. Who are you saying yes to, Chris? It's probably a squirrel. In the daytime, it's absolutely a squirrel. As soon as they see a squirrel, they go crazy. Chris, let me know if there's a trade, and then whoever's on the other end of that needs to confirm Sounds like maybe JT and you have a trade going. Is that possible? We'll give it a second here. I did get a reminder to take my allergy medicine, so I'll do that real quick. If you're watching this live and don't have a spot in this, or you're not worried about any trades right now, it's a fine time to go get a drink, potty break, whatever, while we take a minute. We won't take a long time, but we'll give a minute to hash these things out. And if you're not watching live, that's what fast forward's for. I love the right arrow button on my keyboard when I'm watching breaks in YouTube because I can just skip pretty quickly through stuff. Okay, you can have any of those teams for the Padres. Yeah, Chris M is the Padres fan. Kind of regardless of the checklist, I think. John's taking a look at the checklist to just see if it seems like a good fit for him. I'm going to make a couple notes on the previous break just so I can keep these separate for the sake of sending a request out to Upper Deck. Hits from box 2. You never know what they're going to ask to see. I haven't dealt with Upper Deck on a situation like this. I've never had that happen. Hopefully they'll resolve it pretty quickly for us, though. So Jenny Cola has White Sox, Tigers, and Giants up for grabs. She's looking for the O's. Who has the O's? Where are we at? Orioles, Dan K. Is Dan here? I don't know if he's in here yet. Mike, we documented the one for the Braves and Cubs. You should see it on the screen. Whenever there's not a number next to the name, that's one that was already a trade. Okay, so Chris, I imagine you're going to confirm that Reds for Padres? And then all of us root for John to get a hit for the Reds? Cool. Let me document it. All right, everybody who's watching, think Reds while we open this stuff. Okay? Let's root for a Reds hit. So, let's see. Reds are going to JT. And Chris M gets his Padres. I wrote Padres. That's such a Ben move. No one say it. No one tell him I said that. All right. Chris M with the Padres. JT with the Rays. Well, let's root for both. Maybe we'll get one of each. Okay, any other trades brewing? Jen, I don't know if you tried Dan in Discord or whatever, but I haven't seen him respond in here. I don't think we have anything else brewing. It's actually been a few minutes, so if we don't have anything going, we'll get started in a second here. I'll wait till my clock says 7 or 8:37. Oh wait, I'll wait till it says 8:38. We'll give it one more minute. I know that minute's going to kill some people, but it'll be okay. Also, if you want to do anything in the trade notes, please put those in the trade notes in Discord, or contact me otherwise and let me know if you're sending a card to someone or whatever right away. I am going to try and have everything shipped out tomorrow. So, all right, we ready, everyone? I think the only thing we were waiting on was to see if we had a deal going for the Orioles, but let's get moving then. All right, so there's 2 packs. They're super thick. These are bricks. Here's the first one. The second one we already pulled out of the second box. 1 pack per box. 40 cards in each pack. There's a thick stack of cards here. So let's do it this way. I cannot see my screen. I'm going to make sure you guys can see things properly on the screen. Okay. Mariners for Astros. The card that I showed, which is just a base. Okay, we're not doing any more trade. Okay, we're done. Trades are closed then. We're going to close it up. Okay, so trades are closed. We got Henry Owens for the Red Sox base. I won't spend a lot of time on the base, but I will kind of show some of the different designs. I do not know what the parallels are, so I apologize in advance. If anyone's looking at a checklist and can identify these parallels, I don't know what that is. That like a Rorschach parallel? I don't know. Thanks, Jen. And then there's a Eric Thames for the Brewers. Hunter Renfroe rookie in his camo jersey for the Padres. The Padres card for Chris. Nice rookie. Addison Russell, shortstop for the Cubs. Another trade. Lucas Giolito for the White Sox. Orlando Arcia. That is for, who's he play for? The Brewers. Oh, I should have realized with the logo on his hat. Noah Syndergaard. Mets. Javi Baez for the Cubs. And we have some color, and it's good color too. 75 out of 99, Bryce Harper for the Nationals. Washington Nationals Harper. So that's going to Chris. And I will sleeve that up. So remember where I cut it in the last break? A little cut on the sleeve there. So when I put this in, it's not going to, well, I have to get it in there. It won't catch on that corner. It just goes in smooth. Anyway, Bryce Harper to 99 is our first color for the Nationals for Chris. Here is a kind of sparkle variation, a 250, 59 out of 250 for the Indians, Carlos Carrasco. Another rookie, Amir Garrett. It's like a, I don't know, modern art pattern for the Reds. Some more color. We got Jose De Leon for the Rays. This one's to 75, 63 out of 75. And the Rays are Chris M. Cool. I like all the, trying to collect all the Nolan Ryan variations has been a bit of a nightmare to try and get them all because they're so expensive sometimes. But I do like all the different variations. I wish some of them were better described or easier to determine. Like They have like a fractured glass and then small fractured glass or something like that out of one of the years. And I'm like, how do I know just from looking at it? So this one's different. I don't know what kind of parallel this is. But this is for the Rockies' Trevor Story. And I'm looking, like part of me is looking to see if there's like a 1-of-1 on it somewhere. But anyway, so we can kind of compare. Here's a base card, right, on the right. And you can see through it. And then this one's kind of a black opaque. That's pretty cool. I don't know anything about that parallel, but that's a pretty cool parallel. That's for the Rockies, which the Rockies goes to Jeff H. Anyone want to guess what our first auto will be out of these? There's another one with a black back. And that's Masahiro Tanaka for the Yankees. It's a cool Yankees card for Tom. There's a rookie for the Braves. And that's also the matte black background. Dansby Swanson. Those are cool. I really like those. There's a Jim Edmonds for the Angels. Where's the Angels? Connie? Connie has the Angels. Hey, Kristen. Anything crazy happening in the Royal Rumble? DeGrom guess on the auto? Lazarito Armenteros. Yeah, we pulled a couple of those, didn't we? Derek Jeter? That would be pretty cool, right? DeGrom. Who else? All right. Well, here's our auto. I didn't see a guess for it. Javi Baez for the Cubs. That was for our. That happened to be part of a trade. So that one's going to Aaron. Congrats, Aaron. It's a pretty cool auto hit with that Rorschach pattern. I'm just going to call it Rorschach. I don't know what it is. So what I remember from some of the older one, high tech, is that there would be a base pattern, and then as long as you know what that is, you can see all the other, identify all the other patterns. And then so you'd have all the other patterns that you're looking for. All right, here's our second auto. Is Joe Jimenez for the Tigers. Someone complained last time about always getting the Tigers. That's for Jen. Congrats, Jen. Nice rookie auto of Joe Jimenez. My local team. All right, we're going to have a pattern variation with the black background. Addison Russell, another Cubs card. I like that pattern. You know what I need to do, though? I need to move the camera up just a tiny bit, I think. Let's see, is that better? Yeah, the top of the card keeps getting cut off at the top of the screen when I hold it up. Dustin Pedroia for Boston. That's a cool pattern. These are really nice cards. I really like these. David Ortiz. I might have to pick up more of these. Big Poppy. This is a Minnesota. Oh, I'm thinking of their. I don't know what I'm thinking of. This is Minnesota David Ortiz. Lots of cubbies. Yeah, there's a lot of cards in this, which is one of the great things about this one. There's a nice little like zebra pattern. Henry Owens. I really should research before I do another break of these so I can kind of identify some of the patterns. For the Red Sox, that's a look on his face. Wow. Buster Posey. It's like a compass pattern. Buster Posey for the Giants. That's cool. Some of these patterns are a lot rarer than others. I don't know which are. And I think based on the colors that we've seen, I think anything that's going to be numbered will be numbered on the front. Jim Thome for the Indians. These cards are so beautiful. These are the kind of cards that make me excited about collecting. For the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi, rookie. It's a nice rookie. Who has the Red Sox again? Is that Mike? Oh, Scott has Red Sox. Jose Altuve for the Astros. I'm not going to make any jokes. I think we're kind of past it right now. Who's the Astros? Mike Y has the Astros. It's cool. That's a... oh, I forget the word now. I won't try. For that pattern. Here's like a camo pattern. Yulieski Gurriel for the Astros. Is that for Mike? I'm kind of... I guess these... I'll put them all together here. Ben Zobrist. This is like a lightning pattern for the Cubs. It's kind of cool. Exciting little pattern. The Cubs card. Gurriel was a rookie, if I didn't mention it. For the Angels, an Angels Pujols for Connie. It's another camo-looking pattern. If I had to guess, I'd call that camo pattern. They don't say the pattern names on the back, which would be nice if they did. If they go back to having like a dozen patterns, they should put the patterns on the back. There's another Posey. This one's a lightning pattern. What was the last Posey? So I'm curious just because what I do is I collect all the different patterns for Nolan Ryan, for example. So they look kind of cool together. It's the same exact card. It's just like the color rainbow collecting. Just collect the different patterns. So you got a mini rainbow started for the Giants. Who has the Giants in their mini rainbow? Jen. Roberto Alomar for the Orioles. That's cool. Another camo kind of pattern. There's a lightning pattern, George Springer for the Astros. Trash can pattern. Hey, all right. Well, I'm not going to stop other people from making jokes, I guess. It's kind of a cool pattern. Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. We've got a Nationals Scherzer with like a cube kind of pattern. If you've never seen the movie The Cube, you should watch it. The Cube 2 is not as good. Todd Frazier, White Sox. It's actually taken a little longer to go through a single box than I thought. Jose De Leon, rookie, in that kind of cube pattern for the Rays. I'll go a little faster since we've seen some of these now. There's another Trevor Story. This is for the Rockies. Last few cards. We have Henry Owens. That's what we started with. This one is Red Sox still, but it's like the cube kind of pattern. Dan Vogelbach, rookie for the Mariners. Not familiar with him. And then the last one of this pack is a Lucas Giolito in that cube pattern for the White Sox. Really cool cards. Really, really awesome design. Every card's going to have sharp corners and edges. The thing to worry about these, and I will sleeve them up before I touch them too much, is surface scratches. So I'll make sure they all get sleeved before they get moved around any more than that. Alright, that was the first box/pack. Good luck, everyone. We've got a couple more autos in this one. So this doesn't have 4 autos like the 2017 Bowman does. I think it's 4 in that one. But it has a ton more cards, so there's a lot more to go home with at the end of the day, which is nice. Okay. We'll do this the same way. Goldschmidt, Rorschach-ish pattern for the Diamondbacks. Strasburg for the Nationals. I don't know what I would call that. Kind of a... I have no idea, like a pixel... whatever. Something. Corey Seager for the Dodgers. That might be our first Dodgers card, actually. Rorschach-y pattern. Alright, so far from what you've seen, throw out... What is your... Sean, who do you have? You have Athletics, Cardinals. We established this before. Athletics, Cardinals, and Dodgers, right? So right as you said that, we pulled the Dodgers one at least. So, guys, tell me what your favorite pattern is so far. There's Mitch Haniger for Seattle. Aaron Boone for the Reds. And I don't know what the checklist looks like. If there's going to be a lot of stuff in that or not, but anyway, there's your Boone. There's Giancarlo Stanton for Marlins. It might be our first Marlins one too. That's cool. Tyler Austin rookie for the Yankees. Here's our first color out of this one. 71 out of 75, Roberto Alomar. So we have the base Roberto Alomar, and now we have the blue Roberto Alomar. And that's Orioles. Who had the Orioles? Dan? That was Dan. Yep. So, Jen, you might have to talk to Dan and see if he wants to trade some of these cards before I ship them. If you do, hit him up in Discord right now. Because I'm going to try, or if you want, I can hold your cards and talk to him about his or whatever. But Dansby Swanson, rookie for Atlanta again. That's in that kind of, I don't know, it's a compassy pattern. I don't know what to call that. It's cool though. Here's another numbered. This is that kind of sparkle or whatever. It's 83 out of 250. It's Josh Bell, rookie for the Pirates. Out of 99, and it's the last one out of 99, Xander Bogaerts for the Red Sox. 99 out of 99. Wow, I cut his head off with the light right there. There you go. Anyway, 99 out of 99 for the Red Sox. For Scott. Is it Scott? The Red Sox. Scott, yep. All right, we'll watch for a Mancini then. We'll watch for more cards for Sean C as well. Anthony Rizzo, that's a new pattern. And it's numbered to 15. Wow, that's a good Cubs hit there. Rizzo to 15 for Aaron. 11 out of 15. You can't really make it out very well. See the top corner? Top right. 11 out of 15. I was going to say, it's probably a rare pattern. I haven't seen that. And it absolutely is. Really cool. Really cool card. I like that a lot. We have a David Ortiz again. These are the black back ones for the Twins. Amir Garrett, rookie. Well, I can't stand specks of dust on my table. Amir Garrett, rookie for the Reds on that black matte background. Hey, Dylan. What are you looking for? Ian Happ? Aaron? Edgar Renteria. Cardinals. There's your Cardinals. So you got one of the cooler cards in a for a Cardinals hit. That's not too bad, at least. Henry Owens. Red Sox. Jen. Go hit up Dan and ask him if I should hold his cards for a day while you guys figure out some kind of trade. Because there's your Mancini. Trey Mancini, Orioles autograph, rookie. Beautiful. Really nice. So, congrats to Dan for now. Unless you can figure out a trade with him. And then it'll be congrats to you. But I would hit him up right now. I can try and set his stuff up for shipping last. So it'll still go out tomorrow, but I don't want to hold up his shipping without talking to him first. What is on the... Hold on. I don't want a speck of anything because the surface is the delicate part of these. There's something in that top loader, which I'll figure out later. I'll just get a different one. I don't want a speck of anything on the surface of the card. And I saw that in there. A little speck of dust. If there's anything that's going to put a scratch on the card, that's it. Rubbing it around. Anyway, congrats on that to Dan. Maybe soon to you. Guys, this is cool. All right, so let's see. Who has this team? All right, so here's the deal. Jen, you have a card. I'm not going to show it to you guys until I put it in a sleeve. You have something that he might want to trade. I don't know if you want to make this trade. It's up to you. But I'll show you what it is. I think it would be, if I were him, I'd take the trade offer. This is a gold sparkle 1/1 Paul Konerko auto. There's our 1/1. Not bad for a cheap break. Let's see if you can see the 1/1 in the top right. See it? Very, very nice. That's amazing. And according to our list, you have the White Sox, Jen. So congrats. You have some trade bait now. So work that trade. There you go. 1/1. That's awesome. I'll put that right there for a second. That's beautiful. I'll take a really good photo of it too. So, oh, there's your Ian Happ right there. There you go, Aaron. Your Ian Happ rookie for your son. That's what you're looking for. I'm going to take a second and sleeve that. I got to get new ones out anyway. That's one of those things where, like, the Ian Happ, it's like a base rookie, but it's not. Well, it's a pattern variation rookie, but it may not be a big deal to some people. I know your son will think that's an incredible card. So there you go, Ian Happ, high tech. I think that's a pattern variation, like cube or whatever rookie for your son. Yeah, that 1/1 is incredible. Okay, so here's like a fractured pattern, which is probably gonna be another fairly rarish one. Jesse Winkler, rookie for the Reds. Oh, there's a Derek Jeter. We found him. For the New York Yankees, man, he looks young there. It's only 2 years ago. That photo's way older, though. Anyway, that's pretty cool for the Yankees. That's I think that's like a hotel wallpaper pattern. There's another Lucas Giolito, zebra-ish pattern for the White Sox. Severino, compassy pattern for the Yankees. That Hap card is pretty cool. There's another Chris Bryant for the Cubs. I don't even know what I was trying to think of what I would call that pattern. I'm lost. I have no idea. Ivan Rodriguez, compassy kind of whatever pattern for the Rangers. That's, I think, the first Rangers card. So there you go, Sean P. Orlando Arcia rookie again for the Brewers. Here's a Goldschmidt for Arizona again in a camo. Yeah, that Chris Bryant was nice. And then we hit this 1/1, which is just sick. Max Scherzer, Nationals, lightning-ish pattern. Bellinger rookie for the Dodgers. So there you go, Sean. It's a really good-looking Bellinger rookie. I'm going to throw that in a sleeve. I'm not going to like slide these cards against each other and scratch them up, but I just like to have that in a sleeve anyway. There's Greg Maddux. That's our first Greg Maddux for the Braves in that lightning kind of pattern. Yeah, these two boxes did the Cubs a good service. It's a good spot to have. Good trade there. There's Paul Konerko, base camo. Almost as good as the 1/1 autograph. Real close. Lucas Giolito for the White Sox. There's a couple White Sox right in a row. Goldschmidt again for the Diamondbacks. Another hotel pattern. Luke Weaver. There's a Cardinals. If I can get that one to separate. There we go. Luke Weaver, Cardinals rookie. Oh, Dan's working? All right. Well, I don't actually ship until the afternoon, so I just won't seal yours or his till tomorrow afternoon when I'll hear back from him by then, I think. Joey Votto, Reds. Here's another Tanaka in that cube kind of pattern for the Yankees. Oh, you didn't give him any details? All right. Yeah, you don't want to spoil it. There's a nice McGuire for the Cardinals. A little sleeper showing up at the last minute. That's pretty cool. Another veteran Smoltz for the Braves. Oh, this is nice. I know there's someone in our group who would like this because I had him for a Secret Santa. There's a White Sox Moncada rookie. And our last card is Seth Lugo for the Mets rookie. Okay, so I'm not going to go through all of these base cards because I just don't want to touch them very much until they're sleeved up. We'll go through these hits though. So Ian Happ rookie, not exactly a hit, but it will be Darren's son. Yeah, the McGuire's pretty cool. Yeah, hopefully he'll watch and see his 1/1. Trey Mancini rookie. Rookie auto, I should say. Rizzo to 15, 11 out of 15. I call that, I'm going to call that excited hotel pattern. That's a really nice card. 11 out of 15. Xander Bogaerts, 99 out of 99 for the Red Sox. Orioles coming in with 71 out of 75, Roberto Alomar, blue. Autographed Joe Jimenez, rookie for the Tigers. Javi Baez autograph for the Cubs. Cubs did pretty well tonight. Jose De Leon, blue. 63 out of 75 for Tampa Bay. And then Bryce Harper to 75 out of 99. Yep, 75 out of 99 for the Nationals. And then, of course, this guy right here is Paul Konerko for the White Sox. Gold 1/1. Really nice. Really, really nice. Yeah, it would be kind of easy for him to guess what team he had. Cool. So that's it for this high-tech break. Now I'll tell you what I have coming up, and I'll try and get it set up tonight. I got more 2019 high-tech coming in. I ordered it today. Should be here Wednesday or Thursday, so not a big rush to fill it, but I'd like to get it full so we know we're breaking and can schedule it and all that. I hate to schedule at the last minute and not know what I'm doing. So we've got that, and then the other one was, let me tell you what it was real quick, and I'll list it tonight. As soon as I figure out how to price it, it'll be priced cheap though. It'll be a really cheap break, and we'll do a Pack Wars and we'll do a random team. We'll do both. Let me pull it up real quick. Kind of embarrassing that I forget what set it was, but it was. I did some research, and the cards in it are pretty good. So even if we only hit base cards, there's still some cards that are worth like $100 and $200, and even regardless of money, they're worth a lot as a collector because they're harder to find, or they're expensive to buy on eBay. But if you get in like a $10 hit or something. $10 spot. That's not bad. 10 or 15 or whatever. I got to figure out my pricing. Pack Wars went okay. Nothing real big. I have to figure out. Yeah, I think Chris M won, but there's no pack odds on the back, so I'm going by what I think is the rarer card for pack odds, but I have to double check that. I'm going to double check and I'll update Discord in a few minutes here. So what I have coming up, I have a case, and I won't do the whole case at once. I want to keep it cheap. 1995 Topps Finest. They're good-looking cards. They come with that protective coating on top that in 1995 a lot of people pulled that coating off to look at the card. And I think they're more valuable with the coating on. So all of them we open will have that coating on them still. And anyway, we're going to do a Pack Wars with that, and then we're going to do, and that's baseball, by the way, and we're going to do a 2-box break, and both will be really cheap. Maybe I'll bundle them. We'll see. Anyway, so congrats on all the hits, everyone. That Konerko is awesome. I will put some photos up in a few minutes here of our hits, and then I will look up the odds for the Pack Wars that we just finished for Prestige. And then after that, I will list some new stuff and get it up on the site. Can't believe that 1/1. Looks like a scratch, but I'll tell you what. I picked out the wrong top loader because I must have scratched that when I was opening it. So we'll put it in one without a scratch. I just bought 1,000 of these. Not that I'm throwing them away, but I can move it to a better one. There we go. No scratch on it. So congrats, everyone. Look on Twitter and in Discord in the Card Warehouse room for the photos of these hits. Something in that. I'll get it out. And also, for those who don't know, anyone who's watching the replay of this, or if you're watching live right now and you don't know what I'm talking about when I say Discord, we have a group of great people who do well to help each other get their teams. For example, Chris got from JT the Padres because that's Chris's team, and JT just said, "Hey, maybe I'll get something good. I'll give you your team." So that's the kind of thing that we do. We're always looking for people like that who are helping each other out, answering questions, asking questions. If you're new to breaks, new to collecting, coming back to collecting, and you're not sure what does BMWT mean or PWE or all these acronyms, we help each other out. So check it out. Ask me about it, and I'll get you an invite. Check out rippingypsy.com and midwestboxbreaks.com. Both are really great sources for other breaks. I don't have a ton of breaks, so when my site is barren like it is at the very moment, or if you're looking for Star Wars breaks or other football or basketball breaks, check these both out. midwestboxbreaks.com and rippingypsy.com. Rippin without a G in the middle. There's a G, but just one. All right, so we'll call it a night. Watch Discord for my update on the Prestige. I think it's going to Chris M, but I will verify that 100% and update in Discord. Congrats, everyone, and get back to your Rumble, Kristen, and watch tonight, or at the very latest in the morning. I will have another 2-box 2019 Topps High Tech break up and the 1995 Finest, which I'm really excited about, even though they're old. Those are really exciting looking cards. So we'll see you soon.